Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to Omkara Tarot, and today we'll be doing your October read. Let's see what energies are flowing towards you in October, Sagittarius, and how you can use this read to have a beautiful month ahead. And these are general collective readings, will not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind, take what works for you and leave the rest. So let's begin. My angel spirit guides, bless this reading. Please bless this reading for Sagittarius and send them the messages they need to hear the most for the month of October. Thank you. Alright Saggis, let's start. Welcome back all my subscribers. Thank you for being here again. And newbies, if you are here for the first time, we welcome you to join us, subscribe to the channel, become part of us. We welcome you in. Alright. Sagittarius, Star card. Center of my spread. And secret message from the universe with the Tower card. My God, some things are shifting and changing drastically for you in the month of October, Sagittarius. Right now you could be wishing and dreaming for it. These could be very good changes. Something that you're not telling anyone, maybe holding it close in your heart. Maybe in the recent past you closed down a chapter. You shut down something, you started something new. You could be healing from the ending of a chapter in your life. I don't know what this is, but I'm going to clarify it for sure, Sagittarius. But first, I'm going to take a Ganesha Oracle card for you. Let's see what Lord Ganesha has for you for the month of October. So Lord Ganesha, for my Saggy gang, please. What blessing do you have for them? Any guidance? Okay. And the card I have here for you, Sagittarius, is Inner Knowing. Let's see what that means for you. Number 17, 36. Okay. Inner Knowing. You have a place inside you that holds your most significant answers. Within each of us lies our intuitive knowing. Motivation and ideas are present, yet untapped in this space within us. The spark of the divine waits patiently for us to tune in and retrieve our guidance. That spark is coming. In October, I saw the Tower making huge changes. This is a time of soul searching. You are in a phase of introspection where you are drawing your attention and focus inward and looking for guidance within. Yeah, you seem to be healing or praying or being very, very in tune with your spirit guides. This is your current energy. Okay, so where was I? You have a strong need to understand, not just at surface level, but also to really know why things are unfolding in the manner that they are. You now have access to the inner knowing that truth and acceptance you seek is within you. This is a perfect time to take a step back from your day-to-day life and deeply contemplate your motivations, personal principles and values. Seek the truth. Work with Ganesha and see through meditation, consideration and self-assessment. The opportunity to evaluate your direction and personal goals awaits you. Your priorities may shift as you develop a deeper perspective. Take this opportunity for some much needed time alone. Alright, so that's exactly what I see you guys doing. You are tapping into the universe right now, right? You are kind of trying to heal or connect or tap into your inner knowing, and you're ready to be guided by whatever the universe has to bring towards you. And holding these secrets deep in your heart. I don't think you're sharing too much with anyone. Let's see what's going on. What's the Star card, Spirit, for Sagittarius? Ending a cycle. Yes, something happened where maybe you felt taken advantage of in the past, Sagittarius. Maybe you felt backstabbed, or you felt, whatever work you were putting in, whether it's in a relationship or this could be work, you were not getting your due. And you may be contemplating now, or you just have, about ending a chapter of your life which didn't feel right to you. So, what is Sagittarius? What is his world card, Spirit? Yeah, you feel that there is no balance in whatever has just passed, whatever you're healing from the world card again. Yes, ending one chapter of your life and starting a new one. But this could be your healing phase that you're in right now, Sagittarius. This is that, like I always say, one train to the next, you have to spend a little time on the platform. So this is that kind of time where you're ending one chapter of your life, which probably didn't feel that great, right? You felt, but it's over. All the pain, all the backstabbing, all the unequal injustice that's been done to you, it's all over. And now I'm ready. I'm getting, or at least getting ready to start this brand new chapter of my life. So at this time, when I'm doing the reading, this is your current energy, the star, you are being guided. So make sure that, you are listening to your spirit guides, learning things. Your inner knowing will tell you what is the right direction, your angels, synchronicities, all that. Keep that, be very mindful of that. So what's the star card, Spirit? Star card. Wheel of Fortune. Yes, there is a big change coming into your life, Sagittarius. This is not that old you that you're going to be recognizing soon. With the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune, this is like huge, humongous changes which are just round the corner for you. Let's see what's happening in October. Why is the Moon card here, Spirit, in October? Ooh. Oh my God, beautiful. You are starting something brand new, Sagittarius. These are all brand new energies. Look at this. Page of Wands, Page of Cups. This is fresh new energy. But I think this time round, you are kind of keeping all this information to yourself in October. You're not going to be sharing it with too many people. Having that fear that things could backfire on you, or somebody could take advantage or sabotage your progress somehow, you are holding back from opening up and sharing too much of your inner knowledge that you've gained already. So I do see beautiful, fresh new beginnings coming for you, Sagittarius, but I also see you being very strong and holding back information from anyone who can now sabotage this brand new start for you. So let's see, what is Sagittarius holding on to? Okay, so Sagittarius, you're still holding on to a little bit of lack mentality. Just be careful of that. Spirit is saying this Four of Pentacles, where you feel, I'm only going to have this much and nothing new will happen for me. So let me just hold on to whatever I have. Whether you're holding on to pain, whether you're holding on to the money that you have, whether you're holding on to maybe a bad relationship. Spirit is saying you have to stop holding on to that now. This is something you're holding on very tight to, which has to be released. This mindset of lack has to go. You are lovable, you are God's child, you deserve every bit of abundance. Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially, creatively, and in love. So stop, sitting here thinking, this is all I'll ever have. I've never had more than this in the past, and now it's not going to happen for me. So Spirit, why should Sagis not hold on to this Four of Pentacles? That means you don't trust me. Spirit says that means you don't trust that there is a higher order. If you really trust in spirituality, you trust that the universe has your back, then you wouldn't have that lack mindset. Right? So make sure you're not in this pattern of feeling that you're in control or you have to control your life because you don't deserve better. Because then the universe gets mad and says, hey, we are here to give you a brand new cycle. Will you open up, please? Will you accept these new offers coming towards you? So what should they let go of then, Spirit? Let go of this inner conflict. This is inner. I don't see it as people, you fighting with other people here, Sagittarius. I see that as inner conflict of why is this, Spirit? Let's ask the cards. Five of Wands. Why should Sagittarius let go of that? Yes, feeling that you have bad luck. You've convinced yourself that you don't deserve a second chance. It's coming. It's right here. I saw the world card and the tower twice. I mean, the world card is here twice already, which means a brand new chapter is starting. But here you may feel, no, 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 no. It's ending, but I don't see it coming. So I don't really believe that I deserve or I will get a second chance at life. I've never had that, perfect 10 of cups. And yes, that's in your mind. This is the conflict going on. So this is what you have to release. Let go of overthinking this. Accept, be in acceptance mode. One thing ends, something else has to begin. It's the law of the universe. After every ending comes a brand new beginning, and manifest a brand new beginning which is full of abundance for you, instead of sitting there and, not feeling that this new chance is going to be abundant and very different from the last one. So what can become Sagittarius's blockage, spirit? 3 of Wands. Waiting around without taking action, feeling I will never find that complete happiness. If I don't make a move, if I just keep quiet, and if I don't talk or share, I'll never have a broken heart. And yes, being stubborn to a degree of saying I will not move. I will wait, but I will not move. I don't believe it. I don't believe I'm capable of attracting love. And yes, maybe trying to protect your heart by just keeping everything stuck in your heart and not sharing or making a move. But Spirit says that's the wrong way to do it. This will become a blockage. This is what we have in store for you. But you have to open your eyes, unchain, unbind yourself, remove these swords which are covering your heart now, to be able to see what we are offering you now. So if Sajis do open up and whatever, how will people be seeing my Sajis in October, Spirit? 5 of Pentacles. See, if you don't take this advice, Sagittarius, you are going to stay in this position of feeling upset, angry, and people are going to be feeling that. They'll be feeling that Sagittarius is always upset. They're always talking about lack. They don't trust. They don't believe. See, the thought of charging forward with exciting new possibilities stresses you out. Maybe your partner, maybe your children, maybe your siblings, people who know you really, really well, they'll be seeing the stress. Every time you have an opportunity to move ahead, you go into lack and say, hey, I'll never have it. I'll never have it. I'm very unlucky. I'm very upset and always bitter and angry. That's not the way you want people to see you, right? And this is not written in stone. I'm saying this is how people will see you if you don't open up. If you don't accept that there is a new chapter opening and there is everything good possible that can come is waiting to come for you. But you have to get out of this mindset, Sagittarius. You have free will, remember that. You can either sit here or you can charge forward. Choice is yours. So if my Sagis do take this advice, how are people going to see them then, Spirit? How are people going to see my Sagis if my Sagis do open up to this beautiful new chapter of their lives here? This is how people are going to be seeing you then. Hey, Sagis woke up and they're now moving on for a stable, brand new life, absolutely brand new, with stability. So which one do you want to be, Sagittarius? How do you want people to see you? Sitting in lack of what didn't happen? Or do you want people to see you as stable and excited about something new? This is number 1. This is the beginning of huge success. And that is why the readings are done before the month starts. So you see this reading and you change your mindset. You attract whatever you focus on. I want you to start focusing on this instead of this now, if you can, please. Okay? Because the changes are coming. There is a tower coming to change up your life now. Because the old chapter is done now. New chapter is beginning. This is going to be a shake-up. How do you want to see yourself in this new chapter? This way or this way? Again, I'm saying it. The choice is yours. So that was my advice. Let's see what the universe has. So, universe, what do you have for my Saji gang as advice? The Sun. This is the happiest card in the deck, Sagittarius, for you. Spirit says this is what I'm offering. So why is this advice, Spirit? Okay, one more. Oh, all right. Okay, Sajis, listen, I'm going to say this once again. Spirit is saying, I'm here to give you all the happiness that you need. All your wishes will come true in October. Only problem is, the only delay that's happening here, Sagittarius, only delay is because you are going back and forth. Do I deserve it? Will I get it? I don't deserve it. It had never happened for me in the past. So Spirit is, this card came out upside down, which means drop this. Drop going back and forth. Drop the ball here. Make one decision. And guess what? All your wishes come true. 9 of Cups. This is beautiful energy to be. This is like a gift from the universe. The only delay and the only blockages is you. Not, you can't imagine that this kind of happiness is possible for you. Look at the difference in these cards. Sun, 9 of Cups, Star, 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, and the Queen of Wands in reverse. Or the King of Swords in reverse, whichever one you are, male, female, doesn't matter. But non-trusting, angry, not being able to sleep at night, feeling in lack. Which is the direction that you want to take? It's totally up to you. And yes, your heart knows. You have inner knowing. Universe is ready to give it all to you. This is to get this as a last card is like, wow. There's no other card which is better than this in the deck. So, the Tower, the shake-up is coming. How much do you love yourself, Sagis? What are you going to take? Do you want to go into self-care and loving yourself, or do you want to accept that you'll always be defeated? Choice is yours. All right, so that's okay. That's all I have for you, Sagittarius. I'll see you soon. Please start focusing on positives now, okay? Love and light. Take care. Namaste.